friends, this is Kelsey. I just wanted to say thank you so much for all of your guys' emails and just to wish you all a happy new year. It's been really overwhelming these past 2 days, but in a really, really good way. I've just been hearing so many amazing Twilight stories that I can't even believe how incredible some of them are. And so I just wanted to come on here and thank you all for all of your help and information. I wanted to kind of give some shout outs to those who have posted my videos online. There are 2 MySpaces that I have, Twilight Fixation, thank you for posting my video, as well as Operation Twilight. If you guys aren't friends with them on MySpace, definitely go check them out and add them. Also, I wanted to thank 3 websites. I wanted to thank Spunk-Ransom.com, which is a Robert Pattinson fan site. I also wanted to thank Twilight Moms for posting my video. And finally, I just wanted to give a huge shout out to the Twilight Lexicon. They were the first people to post my video. And so thank you so much, because it just spurred all of this mayhem. And just thank you for that. It's been really, really great. And so, yeah, I wanted to thank all of you guys for that. Speaking of MySpace, I have started my own Twilight documentary MySpace. So if you guys want to find me on there, I'm under the filmmaker category, so I can't add a lot of you as friends because you have that blocked. But add me, tell me about your stories there, and it's just another way to meet more Twilight fans since there are so many of us out there. And I received a lot of response in emails asking what my Twilight story was. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm relatively new to Twilight. I was just introduced to the series this past July of 2008, and my roommate told me about this story where there's a girl, she's in high school, a young adult novel, that she falls in love with a vampire. And I like fantasy and science fiction and all of that stuff, so I told her, yeah, sure, I'll read it sometime this summer, no big deal. Well, the beginning of that July, I picked up the book, and needless to say, I finished Twilight, New Moon, and Eclipse in about 3.5 days. We had a barbecue on 4th of July, and I remember I was just sitting inside reading Eclipse because I couldn't put it down even though we were having a party, and it was just, that's how much the book just consumed me for that time. And so that at the end of that July, I went to Comic-Con in San Diego. I was already planning on going, but got really excited when I found out that Summit was doing a panel. Well, really, Twilight was doing a panel. And so I waited in line with all the thousands of fans, and I got into the Twilight panel, and it was insane. I can't even describe how loud it was in there. To quote Robert Pattinson, after I saw this in an interview somewhere, he said that the screaming sounded like something you would hear at the gates of hell, and I completely agree with him. It was the craziest thing I've ever experienced, even more than the NSYNC concert that I went to when I was like 12. So it was nuts. But I was totally hooked, and I couldn't wait for the movie. And people had also asked me what I thought about the movies. I loved the movie. I think it was super fun. I went in with high expectations because obviously, I read the books, and it was kind of hard, but I left the theater just really happy to see one of my favorite books come to life on screen. There was so much that it was exactly how I thought it was supposed to be, and I really respect the screenwriter and Catherine Hardwicke for taking such an intense novel based solely on dialogue and making a beautiful movie out of it. And so that's how I felt about the movie. And I just felt so inspired that you guys have all shared your stories with me, and I thought it was so rude that I haven't shared mine. And so this is the beginning of my Twilight story, I guess you could say, because now I have the whole documentary part to add to it. But excuse me, I'm just really, really excited to see what happens in 2009. And so I will end my video with New Year's wishes to all of you, and you're all so awesome. Thank you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.